So today I'm going to be having my dogs pick my makeup, and I already did this yesterday. I had my dogs pick my makeup and everything, and I will insert those clips before each time like I do the step, which I'm just going to prime my eyes right now because I did not have them pick eye primer. I did have them pick face primer, foundation, blush, lipstick, and an eyeshadow palette and also highlighter. I just now remembered I had the new highlighter too. Made some pretty good options. That's how I know my dogs know me, because they did make options that I felt like they made some really good options. So a couple of them, they made questionable options, but still good. They were just stuff that I wouldn't use on a daily basis. But I'm just gonna prime my eyes with the NYX Proof It eyeshadow primer, because my eyes are really watery today because I'm sick. I've been having horribly watery eyes and my makeup just wants to come right off. Which, to be honest, I'm sick and I just want to rest, but I also want to film this video, so I thought I would get this video filmed. Honestly, for most of these steps, they picked like faves. For at least 4 of the steps, they picked faves. Like, they did a really good job. Like, I'm telling you, my dogs know me. Like I said, I know my dogs know me. I'm just saying. But I'm gonna get on to the eye makeup, and the palette that they picked, well, actually, they didn't all pick things at the same time because one of my dogs would not participate, and I'm telling you, I tried like 2 to 3 times to get him to help, but he didn't want to. And he's my stubborn dog. Like, he's really grouchy. I got a clip of him, like, he likes to find stuff, dig stuff out of the trash and guard it, or like grab stuff and guard it. And I have a clip of him doing that where I'm trying to get him to pick something. So that's fun. Guys, pick one. You picked that one? Which one you pick, little girl? Which one you pick, little girl? You gonna pick one? You gonna pick one? Pick one of these. Which one? You pick that one? Okay, I think she's done with that picking. But my Chihuahua Bella, she picked the Nightingale palette by Pretty Vulgar. And this is very cool tone, which is why I said they picked a little bit of questionable choices. I'm not a cool tone girl, but I do want to experiment with some cool tones. And this is a pretty palette. I'm not saying that it's not pretty. It's just not usually my cup of tea. I like warm tones. I'm warm toned and like golden toned, so I feel like warm tones look best on my skin tone, and warm tones just suit me better all around to me. But I'm gonna give this a try. Sometimes you just gotta get out of your comfort zone in makeup. I'm gonna take the color Nocturnal, which is a cream color, to set my eyeshadow base down, because this is a very sticky eye primer, so I definitely need to set this. I haven't worn makeup in like a few days, and if I did, it was like concealer, powder, and mascara, so I'm kind of excited to play with some makeup right now. And Nocturnal is just the matte cream color here at it's in the top of the bird. It's over here. And I'm going to use Hide and Seek, which is this color right here, as a transition color. And I'm going to use my Alameda Cosmetics fluffy blending brush. I don't know if this has a name. It doesn't have a name. I don't see on here a name. But there we go. I'm going to buff that in and give a nice little transition. I probably could zoom in a little bit. There we go. That's just a cooler brown type color. And the only thing that I don't like about this palette, I played with this a little bit already, and it jumps from that transition color to like just dark colors. Like this color you would think would be like a mid-tone, which I mean, it looks dark, but it's way dark. It's darker than it looks. So I'm gonna mix that Flip Out and Hide and Seek together because Flip Out is pretty dark. And I'm just gonna take that into the outer corner and crease. And I'm using kind of circular motion, small little circles as I'm doing this. That kind of helps it blend itself a little bit before you go in with a fluffy brush and blend it. It just helps with the blending process. If you're a beginner though, I would recommend just putting it on and doing that, because the first time I tried to do the little circular motion thing, I ended up making a big mess on my eyes. I don't know if I want to do a halo eye. I might do like a cut crease or something, just because this is a little bit cooler and I haven't done a cut crease in a while, so I might just do that. And I'm taking a little bit of Flip Out by itself. Even though like Flip Out is like a like I said, Flip Out is pretty dark on its own. So I would like to build up slowly. Like I said, see how it already is pretty dark. What I hate about this camera is that in the viewfinder it'll look super dark. Then when I go to edit it, it'll look like I didn't even put barely anything on. Which in the viewfinder right now, this looks really dark to me. Sometimes I'll do like a bold look and it'll look like it does in person on the viewfinder. And then I go to edit it and it doesn't look like it does in person. And it looks like I didn't barely put anything when I put like a bold color. And I'm taking that transition color again and buffing out the edges of this. And see how the circular motions just help it to kind of buff itself a little bit on the edges. And I'm gonna add a little bit of swoop, even though, which swoop is right here. I like how these are all named after similarly kind of bird type names. I'm gonna take the tiniest little brush. I'm gonna find the brush I'm using from the You Can Be palette. This tiny brush that comes with it, which I really like for packing on like a deep color that you want to be super precise. This little brush on the end, it's like a, not exactly a pencil, it's like a very small tapered crease. And this color is deeper than that color, so I'm just gonna take a little bit. This color basically looks black to me. It's like the darkest brown ever. If you like cool tones, honestly, this palette has good quality. I've only found like one shade in here that I don't love and that I think is a little chalky, and that's Dark Side. And that's a gray color, which I don't know who's using gray as an everyday color, but someone might be. If you're looking for an everyday type gray color, I sound silly even saying an everyday gray color, but some people are bold in their makeup choices, which I don't fault them for that. I mean, that's cool. I'm gonna make this a little bit winged out. Somehow made this a little bit too, I did something wrong at the end here. This will look better once it's cleaned up with concealer and stuff. But I wanted this to be a little bit winged out at the ends. Which, I like that. That don't look too bad. I'm going to turn my fan on. Sorry about the noise. It's a little bit warm in here. But there we go. And then I'm going to take the fluffy blending brush and blend a little bit again. My lid, I'm going to take the color Clutch, which is right here. It's like a taupey color. I'm going to cut the crease with this eyeshadow base. It's NYX Yogurt. I'm going to take a little concealer type brush. Okay, I'm going to need a close-up mirror for this. I hope you guys can still see me doing this. Ooh, this taupe color with that base underneath, I don't know what it looks like on its own, but with that base underneath, it looks super blinging and metallic. I'm going to cut the other side. Buff those edges out. And in the center of the cut crease, I'm going to put the color Break Free. A little bit. I think I'll put that a little bit at the front, just to brighten that up a little bit. See how that just brightens that up and gives it like a multi-tonal, multi-dimensional type look. It makes it look like you put like 3 colors on the lid when really you just put 2. Now I'm going to move on to the face for now, and I'm going to go with my sponge. And just to let you guys know, if I sound weird, I am sick. I have a cold right now. I don't know if I mentioned that. Just putting a little more moisturizer around my nose because I blew my nose and it's dry feeling. Okay, which one you want to pick? Which one? Which one you want to pick? You gonna help me? Bear, come here. Come here. You want to help me? You gonna help me pick? Okay, I'm just gonna go with that one because she picked that one second. After I put all of them down, she went to that one. For face primer, my dog picked the Cover FX Blurring Primer. Again, Bella picked it because the other one was not wanting to participate, and my other dog, Chico, he was in the basement with my brother, and he didn't want to come up and do it. So my little white dog, Little Bear, he did not participate at all. He was not having it. He was not trying to help in any way, shape, or form. He just was not having it. And Bella picked the Cover FX Blurring Primer, which I really like this primer. It's not drying on my skin at all, which is good because I'm sick right now, as I said, and I don't need super drying primer on at the moment. You gonna help me? Come here, Puka. Look, guys. Okay. Which one you want to pick? Which one you want to pick, guys? Pook, come here. Come here, Pook. Come here, little boy. Come here, you gonna help me? You gonna pick one? You gonna help me? Pick one. Bear, you gonna help? You won't participate? No? They're literally refusing to pick. Okay, little girl, you picked that one. And for foundation, Bella picked the Infallible by L'Oreal. I've literally used up almost this whole tube. Like, I really like this foundation. I don't know, this might be a little too dark for me right now, though. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but literally, because I hang my arm out the window, one of my arms is literally 10 shades darker than the other one. So I look really weird, and I have just a weird tan at the moment. Okay, my mirror is all cloudy. I'm just going to use the mirror from the palette because my mirror is all cloudy. I tried to wipe it down, and then it ended up all cloudy and weird. Which this foundation has like a good medium to full coverage. You can build it up to full coverage if you just add a little bit more. But I'm just going to leave it at a medium today because I don't really want super full coverage today. It is a fave, like I said. My dog knows me and she knows what kind of makeup I like. And I'm going to just use whatever concealer. I didn't have them pick a concealer. I'm going to use the Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. And I just do a little triangle. I don't add like as much. Like I see a lot of people on here use like exorbitant amounts of concealer. I don't like that because to me that just ends up making your under eyes look like a cake fest. And I mean, I want coverage, but I don't want a cake fest under my eye. Of this eye makeup, I think I need to fix that a little bit. Okay, there you go. I didn't have them pick a powder because I only have like one powder at the moment that I'm using. Though I could have had them pick a highlight palette that I could set my under eyes with. But I did not do that. Now I kind of wish I would have. And I'm just going to use my sponge to press in that powder. And I also press a little bit of powder into my forehead and my chin and everything. Because those are the areas that tend to get the most oily, and I've noticed that when I press the powder in with a sponge, it tends to make it get less oily somehow. And then I'm going to take a little brush. I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush and buff that powder to make sure that it's into the skin. And not just like sitting on top and looking cakey. Palette thing. No matter how much you put of this powder, it never looks cakey, which is what I like about it. And it still tends to leave like a nice, healthy, natural look. I didn't have them pick bronzer because I really only have like 2 bronzers. And I'm just going to use my BH Cosmetics contour palette. I did have them pick blush, and you gonna help me? You gonna help me pick? Come on. Which one you want to put? Come on. Which one should I wear? Come. Which one should I wear? You pick one. Pick one, Pook. Which one should I pick one? Look. Which one should I wear? Come on. Which one do you want to wear? Which one do you want to pick? I need your help. Come on. Which one you don't pick? Which one? That one? Okay. You guys saw the 4 blushes that I had down. I had a blush palette from... I will put what blushes I had on the screen, like all the items I had when the video is going on. But this is Tarte Royal. And like I said, my baby knows me. She picked the one that I always use. A fave. I'd like to think that my dogs know things about me, but it could have been just a coincidence. Okay, I'm gonna put some highlighters on the floor and you guys pick, okay? Which one though, Boostin? Since you seem to be the only one wanting to help, which one? Which one you gonna pick? Which one you gonna pick? Which one do mommy use? Any of them? Okay. Which one you wanna use? Okay, you pick one, boo. Pick one. Pick one, little girl. You gonna help me? This one is ColourPop. Might be. This one is Fenty Mean Money Hustler Baby. This one is the CoverGirl Highlight Palette. And this one is a Wet n Wild, like, greenish gold. You gonna pick one? You picked that one? You picked that one? Okay, I'll use that one. And she was and for highlight, she was very adamant about it being this highlight, the Wet n Wild Midnight Moon from the Mermaid collection. And this has like a shifty green tone to it. And she tapped on this, like she straight up went up there and was like, this one. So I had to use this one, and this one has, like I said, it's a goldy green color. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it has like a green gold duochrome shift. I don't know if it's picking up, but it's really pretty nonetheless. I'm clearly ignorant. I forgot to have them pick brows. So I'm just gonna have to do brows and pick one myself. But I'm gonna use Benefit Ka-Brow for my brows today. I wish I would have had them pick brows. It would have been fun to see what they would have chosen. And I'm just gonna use this e.l.f. Beautifully Precise. And my camera's flashing, so I'm trying to hurry it up. This brush works really well. I just bought this brush yesterday at Kohl's, and it's working super well. I've been trying to get this brush at Target for months, and they never have it in stock. That's it for brows. And here's the eye look up close. And I didn't put anything on the lower lash line. I just put mascara, and I did the cut crease on the top with those 2 shadows. I got my brows done. And for lips, like I said, I'm telling you, my dogs know what I like makeup wise. They have to, because they literally picked most of my fave. You gonna help me? Ooh. Can you pick one? Can you pick one for me? One of those? Can you pick one of those? Okay, he's guarding something, and I don't know what he got a hold of, but he's guarding something, so I don't think he's gonna help me. You gonna help me? You gonna pick one of those? Okay. You just gonna be grouchy? Alright. Here comes Chico. He's gonna pick. You picked that one? Did you pick that one? Okay, little boy. Thank you. Thank you, little boy. Thank you, goodest boy. the last thing that Chico picked, and I knew Chico, like I said, Chico's the sweetest dog I have, basically. He's the least grouchy, he's always sweet, he's always nice. I knew he would pick a fave, and he picked a Des New York high definition liquid lipstick. And this isn't a matte liquid lipstick in the sense that you would think of liquid lipstick. It doesn't have a name, but it's this really pretty brownie nude color. And I knew, how did I know he was going to pick a warm to balance out all this cool? But I'm using the viewfinder to put this on. I probably should I'm gonna grab a mirror because I'm probably gonna end up having it all over the place because, okay. And here is that lip, and this is the finished look, and I don't think it looks too bad. I really like the way this looks. I tried cool tones, and I never use cool tones. I don't even think I own a palette with a lot of cool tones in it. The only one I can think of is the Laca Mega Pro 3 is the one that has the most cool tones that I have, but it also has warm tones in it, so, and those are the ones I tend to use. Those are the ones I've hit pan on. But this is my finished look, and I think my dogs did a good job, which I knew they would because they're the cutest little sweetest dogs, except for Little Bear. He's the grouchy one, and you guys will see that from the clip that I insert. But my camera's flashing, so I will see you guys later. Give this video a thumbs up, like this video, and subscribe to see more videos from me, and I will see you guys later. Bye. And that subscribe button will be right here, and my latest video, if you want to check that out, right here. So